Born Lhamo Thondup on July 6, 1935 in Taxer, China, the Dalai Lama has become a symbol of peace, compassion, and the enduring struggle for Tibetan autonomy. This is the story of the 14th Dalai Lama, Tenzin Gyatso, a spiritual leader whose influence transcends borders. Lhamo Thondup was born into a peasant family, the fifth of 16 children in the northeast of Tibet. At the age of 2, he was identified as the reincarnation of the 13th Dalai Lama, Tenzin Gyatso. Renamed Tenzin Gyatso, he was proclaimed the 14th Dalai Lama. The title Dalai Lama means ocean teacher, signifying a teacher with wisdom as deep as the ocean. As the head of state and spiritual leader of the Tibetan government-in-exile, the Dalai Lama has dedicated his life to establishing Tibet as a self-governing, democratic state. Buddhism, one of the oldest religions practiced today, emphasizes wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental discipline. Followers are encouraged to explore and understand the teachings rather than blindly believe. The concept of rebirth in Buddhism signifies a continual journey of experience and discovery. The Dalai Lama began his religious education at the age of 6, studying logic, Tibetan art and culture, Sanskrit, medicine, and Buddhist philosophy. His tutor, Austrian mountaineer Heinrich Harrer, introduced him to the outside world, and they remained friends until Harrer's death in 2006. In 1950, at the age of 15, Tenzin Gyatso assumed full political power as the Dalai Lama. However, that same year, the People's Republic of China invaded Tibet. By 1959, after continued suppression, the Dalai Lama and thousands of his followers fled to Dharamshala in northern India, where they established an alternative government. The Chinese government views the Dalai Lama as a separatist and a threat to their control over Tibet. Despite numerous efforts to establish an autonomous Tibetan state within China, including the 1987 5-point peace plan, reconciliation remains elusive. The Dalai Lama's proposal for a self-governing democratic Tibet associated with China was rejected by the Chinese leadership. As the spiritual leader of Tibetan Buddhism, the Dalai Lama has dedicated his life to benefiting humanity. He has written numerous books, conducted hundreds of conferences, and given lectures worldwide on topics such as wisdom, compassion, and environmental sustainability. Known for his charisma and powerful public speaking, he has met with many world leaders and religious figures to promote peace and understanding. In 1989, the Dalai Lama was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for his nonviolent efforts for the liberation of Tibet and his concern for global environmental issues. His commitment to peaceful solutions based on tolerance and mutual respect has been recognized by numerous institutions and universities worldwide. In the run-up to the 2008 Beijing Olympics, unrest in Tibet drew global attention. The Dalai Lama called for calm and condemned the violence, though his pleas were met with frustration from some Tibetans and accusations from the Chinese government. Despite multiple United Nations resolutions urging respect for human rights in Tibet, little progress has been made. In 2011, on the 52nd anniversary of his exile, the Dalai Lama announced his resignation as Tibet's political leader, emphasizing the need for a freely elected leader. Despite his semi-retirement, he continues to advocate for Tibetan rights and global peace. The Dalai Lama's life is a testament to the power of compassion, wisdom, and nonviolent resistance. His unwavering commitment to peace and human rights continues to inspire millions around the world. As he often reminds us, be kind whenever possible. It is always possible.